I'm gonna talk about one thing, man, that you can apply to your life to help change your life. It ain't nothing hard, just a mindset shift. But, you know, I've been struggling. I've been working, but I've been struggling. And to me, struggling, when you're giving your all, is beautiful. Because you struggle because you're pushing yourself to a place that's never been before, right? Especially physically. You're going to your limits and reaching and realizing that you got more inside you than you think. So I came out here and ran today. And to make a long story short, man, I ran the best time I ran in a long time. Where I wanted to stop at, I kept progressing through that. I wasn't even tired where I wanted to stop. And I'm gonna be honest, in my training, trust me, staying here, it's gonna relate to your life. In my training, I was starting to get frustrated, man, because I'm like, man, I've been putting in this work, I've been working hard, I've been doing the right thing, putting the right things in my body, but I'm still feeling tired. I'm still feeling exhausted. I'm still hitting this brick wall and stopping. And so I told myself, you gotta have faith, Trent. You gotta know something's happening even when you can't see it. You gotta believe something's happening even when circumstances won't let you believe it, when results won't let you believe it. You gotta know something's taking place, even when you can't see it taking place. So I kept progressing, I kept going, I kept staying loyal to my vision. I kept staying loyal to my goals. And today I ran the fastest time, not of my life, but recently, like in a long time. And it just taught me, man, to keep falling in love with progression, because eventually, when you put in the work, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, eventually, all right, those standards will be reached. Those goals will be met. Those visions will come into reality. That's what it's all about. And so what I did was I gave myself permission, all right? And this is the message I want to give you today. I gave myself permission to go be great. I gave myself permission to go conquer my struggle. I gave myself permission to take my life to another level. I gave myself permission to protect my peace. And that's what you need to do today, is give yourself permission. You didn't give permission to everybody else. You didn't give permission to people who don't care about you. You gave permission to your past. You gave permission to your struggles. And you letting all these things control your life. You gave permission to doubt. You gave permission to worry. You gave permission to anxiety. You gave permission to fear. You gave permission to stress. And you're allowing these things to control your life. So what I need you to do is stop giving them permission, stop giving those things permission, and give your life permission to go be great. And trust me, it's not going to be easy. Like I tell you every single day, it's going to be hard. But you got to give yourself permission to push past your struggle. You got to give yourself permission to move on. You got to give yourself permission to take your life to a place that has never been before. That's the only thing, man. We haven't gave ourselves permission. We didn't put our lives in the hands of so many other things. We didn't put our lives in the hands of so many external things. External things, opinions, rumors, people especially, followers on social media. We didn't gave our life to so many other things, and we're giving them the responsibility to control our life. It's time to take your responsibility back, man. It's time to take your life back. Don't spend another day worrying. Don't spend another day sad. Don't spend another day thinking that you can't do anything with your life. You can. And I get it. It's hard. We understand that, but that's still an excuse. Just like today, this journey of me running, I know a lot of other things are harder than running, but this journey of me running, it's been hard. I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. I wanted to just say, you know what? I just don't got it no more. I'm just not in the same shape I used to be in no more. I'm too old now. I could have gave permission to all those excuses that might have been valid, that might have been true, but I say, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Because I know deep down inside, I know what I'm capable of doing if I apply myself, if I keep going, if I keep growing, if I keep pushing. I'm going to get to a place where I need to be at with my life. And I want you guys to do the same thing, okay? It is time to be great, man. Give yourself permission, man. That's it. Stop worrying about the how. Stop worrying about whatever. Just today, say, I'm giving myself permission. Whatever it is in your life, I'm giving myself permission to take my body to a level it's never been at. I'm giving myself permission to move on. I'm giving myself permission to connect with certain people. I'm giving myself permission to go pursue that vision. I'm giving myself permission to strengthen my relationship with God. I'm giving myself permission to do whatever it is in my life that I deep down inside, I know I need to do. All right? I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you because you're still here. After everything you've been through, you're still here. A lot of people have went through what you went through and didn't make it through it, but you're still here. You still got breath in your body. You still got another chance at life. You watching this right now. You got another chance at life. So I want you to go be great, okay? Don't let hard be your excuse. Don't let hard be your excuse. Don't let hard be your excuse, man. I know it's hard. That's given. Anything that's worth growing to is hard, man. Growing pains suck. But if you're growing, you have to go through growing pains. If you're growing, you have to go through growing pains. If you have strength, you have to go through struggle. That is a part of the process. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Even though that's the hardest, the suckiest, the most terriblest, that's a word I made up, part of the journey is the most important part of the journey. Because when you get to your top, you appreciate your top, right? You appreciate your top. When you get to the peak, you appreciate the valley no more. And you work harder to stay at your top because you don't want to keep going through that same valley. You feel me? That's why I love when people actually work to get to where they want to be at and not giving the spot to get to where they want to be at. Because if you're giving something, you're not going to understand the value of it. That's why the most beautiful relationships, I'm not saying have to go through anything, but they do. Friendships and the people that conquer through those things and the people with the most powerful stories have to go through the hardest times. It's a part of it because they understand the part of the journey that most people are afraid of. Like, you think your life is messed up because you're going through hard times. You think your life is not going to be worth anything. You think your future is not going to be worth anything because you're going through present struggle. You went through past struggle. But you got to understand, once you get to your future spot, all those things that you went through are not just for you, but you can teach people, help people, encourage people, strengthen people to get to their journey, to get to their point. That's why I do what I do today. If it wasn't for those things, that the hard, the impossible, the how am I gonna make it? The prayers to God when I feel like He ain't hearing my prayers, but I know He's hearing my prayers because He's still giving me strength to conquer through. I wouldn't be able to talk to you like I talked to you today. All right? So understand that. Give yourself permission, man. All right, let's get it.